The AI profile of the Carmel mayor's race says Finkham has pledged to continue investing in police and fire departments, while Nelson has pledged to work with community organizations to address the root causes of crime. Is that a fair characterization of you both?
I have seen no activity from my opponent that he's engaged in much with city government. So I'm not really sure if that's accurate regarding crime prevention. I will just tell you that I got the FOP endorsement when they looked at our campaigns head to head, with crime prevention being the #1 issue.
And fair to say, to your credit, the FOP endorsed you in the primary as well, which is unusual for the FOP to take a stand in a primary.
It is, and I'm really proud of that endorsement.
One more question based on the AI-generated summary about this campaign. We asked the Bard chatbot, how do the values of the candidates differ? The chatbot replied, and I quote, "Overall, Finkham is focused on continuing Carmel's economic growth and maintaining its safe and beautiful environment. Nelson is focused on addressing Carmel's growing inequality and its challenges related to climate change." Is that fair?
I think
it's accurate.
I think it's pretty fair. Yes, I would say it's pretty fair. This whole AI thing is really interesting, right?
It is.
I don't know. Obviously, the endorsement was way off base. I think they're pulling from other people's social media posts, which don't always accurately reflect your views or values. But I do think that one particular statement you just read is fairly accurate. I've been focused on fiscal transparency, economic development, crime prevention, community engagement. Those are my top platforms. And I do what I believe what I've heard from my opponent is more along environmental and social justice.
One reason we have these chatbot questions on here is for the very reason you mentioned. We don't really know where the information is coming from. The same person at Recenter, Indiana, who prompted the response that we shared you, made 2 other requests on separate occasions to Bard to profile the Carmel mayor's race, and each of the resulting profiles contained mistakes, just not the same mistakes. So do you have any advice to voters for making sure that the candidate information they get is reliable?
Well, I would like to suggest they perhaps don't rely on AI because we seem to be at the early part of that technology, or that frontier, so to speak. I think they need to make sure they do their homework. This is an important decision for our community, and they need to make sure they do all that they can to get out and learn about us. We are, from our campaign, offering numerous opportunities to do meet and greets. I think we did 30 some in the primary. We would go to homes, and there would be 20 to 30 people come out and talk. Door-to-door opportunities, community events, forums such as this. Our community debate, which is our primary one, is still online for people to see, and we'll be doing another one this fall. So there's lots and lots of information out there. All the candidates have their own websites. I think what it does is what we're trying to, I think, all do is move people from apathy, right, to interest. And we've been blessed with a strong leader for nearly 30 years. It's the same. And with a longstanding city staff and longstanding relationships on city council. And so people have seen great results come from that, and have been maybe sometimes lulled into a little complacency. And so I hope that with this change, we get people excited and out to see what all of our candidates, both the mayoral candidates and the ones on city council, are all about. But it takes homework, it takes effort. I'm willing to do my part. I'll go anywhere at any time, meet with anybody to talk about anything. But we need to have people who are engaged and wanting to have those conversations.